Good morning, YouTube. What's up, y'all? Hope y'all having a great time. We are gonna do Pos Neg. That's an interesting name, Pos Neg. Looks like we have a couple parameters here. We have two ints, right? A positive or negative. And it looks like we have a boolean as our third parameter, and we're returning a boolean. So let's read the problem. Given two int values, return true if one is negative and one is positive, except if the parameter negative is true, then return true if both are negative. Okay, interesting. So I think with this one, we have to kind of ask ourselves, should we first check if it's negative and positive, or should we check if the third parameter is negative? And first, we should actually just filter out the third parameter, just to get that out of the way. Whoops. So that all exceptions are gone, right? So first we're going to check if the parameter negative is actually true, because if it is, then we're going to do then another check if both the numbers are negative. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, how do we check if these two numbers are negative, right? A and B. All you got to do is check if A is less than 0 and B is less than 0. And like I mentioned in the last video, return true being in the if condition, and return false being in the else condition. We can just remove all of this. Make sure to get rid of that colon at the end and replace this if with return. Right? Now, if it's not negative, then we can move on with the first test scenario. And we can check the two int values and return true if one is negative and one is positive. So to check if one is negative and the other is positive, then we say either if A is less than 0 and B is greater than 0, right? This is the definition of positive and negative. So that's one pair. Or we could do it the other way around. B is less than 0 and A is greater than 0, right? That's the other test case. And here we can return true. Yeah, that should be it. And then else return false. And very similar to this case, we have a return true in our if and a return false in our else. And remove all of this and remove that and just say return here. And then that should be good to go. Sounds good. Take care. Bye, guys.